And we're lucky enough to be here with Jackie Garofano and from the Connecticut Center for Advanced Technology. And Jackie, maybe you can tell us a little bit about what you do at CCAT and how you got into working with manufacturing companies.
Great. Thanks, Jeff. It's a pleasure to be here. I joined CCAT about 6 months ago, so I'm relatively new to the team. I joined as their Chief Technology Officer, which is a role that I'm thrilled to have after spending 10 years in the aerospace and defense industry, being a research scientist at the United Technologies Research Center. I came out of University of Connecticut with a PhD in material science and engineering, so I've had a really diverse career on really the other side of manufacturing, not so much in the production and pushing out of products. I've been in a very large company, United Technologies, that we have business units that are supporting various industry sectors. So I've always been the scientist a bit behind the scenes, working on technology development and innovation. So for me in my role here at CCAT now, it's interesting because we work very closely with our small to mid-sized manufacturers, and there's more than 4,000 here in Connecticut. So for me, it's a lot of learning. It's removing myself from the bright, shiny research center, environment to now more so getting into, understanding where manufacturing is at. And it's really not what many folks would think of, back in the day. It's no longer dark, dirty, and dingy. It's green, lean, and clean is what most people are saying about it. And it's really true. It's really awesome to be here. So thanks for the opportunity to be really a woman in manufacturing, but I've had a bit of a different journey.
Hey, Jackie, maybe you could share with us what are some of the opportunities for women in manufacturing?
Yeah, as I've come on board to CCAT, myself being a woman in a leadership role, I've asked the question of how many women-owned businesses and women leaders are there across the manufacturing ecosystem? And, it's probably, still mediocre at best. I know that there's a lot of strides. And what I really find impressive is that women like myself and others that have been in the game for much longer are really the ones that are driving, making it better, clearing the path. So that way, so many more of our next generation can come up and follow behind them. So I came up through a big corporation where, the numbers are pretty dismal, and they have been for decades, right? It's like less than 25% of women in STEM, inclusive of manufacturing. So, we're still the minority, but there's so many individuals that are passionate and leading by example. For myself, I'm a first-generation college student, and no one in my family, I don't come from a lineage of scientists or engineers or anyone really in manufacturing. So I've learned a lot along the way, having mentors and growing your network, because that's critically important. Whether you're a student going through college, trying to find opportunities for that experiential learning, it's really important. And what I find really impressive is that there's women like myself and have that really solid attitude to say, like, all right, it's our time now, clear the path. We're here to lead and, make things better. So it's really impressive for me to be able to, know the other women across manufacturing here in Connecticut, but then also regionally as well and across the country. So it's our time. It's absolutely our time.
Maybe you could share with us some of the things that you and the team have done to celebrate Manufacturing Month.
Yeah, we're having, so we're coming off of celebrating Women of Innovation last evening. And so that's an opportunity for us to showcase, 36 finalists in our 17th year across, that pipeline of high school students all the way up through from entrepreneurs, innovators, collegiate students, small, medium, and very large businesses. So as a former Husky, I was the recipient of the Collegian Award, which was phenomenal, a wonderful catapult for me in my professional career. And, shining light on women, especially, the diverse cross-section across industries, across research disciplines. There's so much to be celebrated. So last night I had the opportunity to virtually co-host that event with the Connecticut Technology Council's Vice Chair, Cheryl O'Connor. CCAT is also in partnership with many of the manufacturers across the state, hosting open houses, where we just came off of having one of our 4 manufacturing mania events where we're opening up doors within our Advanced Technology Center, having employers and manufacturers come and meet with students, families, communities, showing them what cool technology that we have in the manufacturing space. So there's a lot that's happening this month, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to continue to expand as we really need to promote and inspire our next generation to really, dig into manufacturing. It's critically important, and it's a lot of fun. So we just want to be able to spread that awareness and inspire them.